Good evening, coming to you live from Cece's Kitchen again. Today I just want to share a healthy tip with you because I know how we as Americans love pasta. And I know we're trying to do better with our health. So an alternative to using pasta, and you don't have to stop those nice recipes that we love and enjoy, like spaghetti and other things that we use noodles for. So I'm going to show you how we use our zucchini. You can use our zucchini as opposed to noodles. And I'm going to show you how we use the Bella veggies. Now you can purchase these from a Walmart, Amazon. They have the automated ones as well as the manual ones with you turning, but they're called veggies. So let's watch this video right quick on how we're going to turn this nice healthy zucchini into some noodles so we can still enjoy our recipes with noodles. Okay, stay tuned. So we're going to be using our zucchini to make our noodles, and we're going to call them zoodle noodles. That's what you probably heard some, but you're going to always have to cut the tip off of your zucchini, just like that. Now when we put this in our veggie, you're going to have to make sure that your zucchini will be able to fit into your veggie. And as you see here, how mine is not able to fit, so what you need to do is, that's why you have to end up cutting a little tip, a little more, to be able to press it onto it. And what I like about this, it has 4 different settings. So you can get the skinny noodles, you can get the vegetine noodles, spiral. So it have 4 different settings, but I'm just going to use my setting on 2, and hopefully I have it set correctly. And it does come with a nice little tray. And once you have this, your zucchini on, you just lock your device in place and press your button and let it go. And you can see how it's coming out. And so this is going to give your noodles a nice little shape. You can put cucumbers in here, and I've used that to make a cucumber dish as well. Sometimes I take my kitchen scissors and just cut them so they won't be so long before we use them. And that's a very simple way. If you don't have the automated one, then you will have to turn it. But that's just a quick tutorial on how to use the veggie to get that down. So I'm just going to flip it off. And it pushes all of you. And this is going to be enough for what I want to do to make a nice little meal. And there's your noodles. Thank you. So what we're going to do, we're going to take our zucchini here, and I'm just going to saute them just a little bit. I'm not going to let them cook a whole lot because they cook really fast. So we're going to saute them there. And I'm just going to use just a little bit of this original salt-free seasoning that I like to use, just to season them to our liking. We'll let them toss there in that butter. And I'm going to cook them really slow. Just allow them to marinate. And then I have our pan here where we have our butter that's been melting, getting ready to get hot. So this is going to be a nice dish. And we'll see here, okay, I'm just going to see our... So I'm not going to cook this a whole lot because we're going to cook it again when we use it in our shrimp dish. So as opposed to using noodles in our dish, guess what? We're using zucchini. And it is going to be just as good. So I've learned to substitute my noodles for my zucchini. So I'm going to add our garlic here to our pan to get ready for our shrimp dish. We'll let that cook a little bit. It is butter garlic shrimp, right? So I do have real butter. There is a difference between butter and margarine. So this is real butter, unsalted. So that's what we have here, real butter, not margarine. I'm just going to, like our pan is nice, and I'm just going to layer. So they're cooking really well and sounding good. And here's our zucchini, just slow cooking there in that nice butter with its seasoning. So I'm just going to stir it a little bit. Remember, this is our noodles. Remember, when we cook noodles, what do? We boil them first, right? So I'm doing the same thing with the zucchini. They're just cooking slow because I don't want to cook them a lot. Look like those shrimp. We're going to go ahead on and take those out because you know shrimp don't take long. So we're going to take this out here. So we're going to add the rest of that garlic. We had another 4 cloves of garlic already minced, so I'm going to add that back to this pan and stir this. I love fresh garlic. Garlic powder is okay for some things, but when I'm cooking a dish like this, I love fresh garlic. So I'm going to add that 1 cup of chicken broth. We're going to add that and let that stir. I'm going to add my 1.5 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. Remember that commercial? Worcestershire? We adding the Worcestershire sauce. That's the chicken broth and Worcestershire sauce. Then white cooking wine, guys, not real white wine. Okay, we don't want our tasters to be intoxicated from our meal. So this is white cooking wine, and that's a cup of white cooking wine. And we're just going to let that simmer for a couple minutes. And our zucchini is doing really well. So what we're going to do, we're going to take that off. Because we're going to serve this shrimp on top of the zucchini. So that's why we're really cooking the zucchini and sauteing them in this margarine so they can taste really good. And did I use salt, guys? No, we did not. I did use salt-free seasoning, though. Okay? So I am really cooking my zucchini on low heat. I have low heat. Okay? So we're going to let our shrimp mixture here, our liquids, and I'm going to go ahead on and add my cream, my cup of cream, and this should thicken up a little bit. So I'm going to let this simmer for about 6 to 7 minutes. So this is going to simmer for about 6 to 7 minutes. And it's going to thicken. So when it gets to the consistency that I want, I'm going to add my other ingredients. And you'll see how that is. So this is going to cook for about 6 to 7 minutes. And we'll come back and show you how that is. So I have a tablespoon of cornstarch, and I'm just going to dip some of my hot mixture in my cornstarch to pour it in here. I'm going to stir that. And I dip it with this. And you always want to add hot liquid to your flour or cornstarch or whatever you're going to use. Because it's not thickening to my consistency. I want it to be a little thicker than what it is. And since I'm not using full cream, I'm using a portion of almond milk as well as coconut cream. So we'll thicken that up with a little, and remember, when you season your food, you have to season your food to how you like your food seasoning. You saw me didn't use salt in my zucchini. Well, if you use salt, then you use salt. But I use salt-free seasonings. That helps. And I've learned that if you cook your food to a consistency and you use some good seasoning, you don't miss the salt. So I've trained my taste buds like we're not doing salt. Got it? Okay. Now, what we're going to do, here's some fresh spinach. So I'm going to add my fresh spinach to this dish. And we're going to let that simmer. So I am adding a little pepper to the dish. Okay. Here are our tomatoes. So we're going to put some fresh tomatoes in this shrimp as well. And I have some leftover zucchini because when I use my veggie, it always use like, leave like an inch of the zucchini that does not get cooked. So we're going to allow this to cook down. Let that simmer for about 5 to 7 minutes, and I'm going to bring you back, and then we're going to lay our shrimp in there, and we're going to bring you back to show you the finished product. And I'm going to go ahead on and put my top on here, and I'm going to show you what it's looking like here. Yes, I'm going to zoom on in, and there is, so far, that's what we have, and it's coming to a boil. Okay. Look at that dish, topped with our creamy spinach sauce. That's going to be delicious. Oh my God, I can't wait to dig in.